What's good, YouTube? This is the second video in the 3-video today series, Things Guys Hate, Huge Turnoffs for Guys, 3 Red Flags for Guys, or 3 Red Flags that guys look for, whichever one of those things that you would call it. The second video today I'm making about things that guys hate or red flags are women who talk about their problems to everyone. Women who can't keep things between him and her. Women who can't keep things in the house, in the home, in the relationship. They don't understand the boundaries that should exist between a man and his woman. Some women think that every piece of information is fair game and it should all be shared with whoever might listen. This is a mistake. When a man notices that you gossipy, that you have loose lips, that you can't hold water, he starts to look at you a little bit differently. A lot of times women think that they're having a really great conversation with a man and they're spilling the beans and the tea on someone else just because they're on a date and the date's going well. They've gotten into this flow state, and so now they start oversharing. Unfortunately enough, a lot of women start to overshare about other people. And there's a difference between sharing your story or your portion of the story as it relates to your relationships with other people, and then just spilling into other people's business and other people's relationships. A wise man is going to look at how much you spill, how much you share about your friends, your family members, your coworkers, the people who've entrusted you with information. When you have gossipy, loose lips, a guy knows immediately that you're probably going to overshare about the contents of their relationship. That's not a good thing. Most men don't want the world weighing in on their relationship. Most men understand that a woman who needs to share everything is also seeking to be impressed upon by those people. They need people's opinions. Men want an independent thinking woman, and a lot of times women who overshare are looking for input. Strong women don't need everyone's input. They might have 1 or 2 people that they trust, and you know that those people might get some information. But strong women aren't looking for everybody's input. Strong women don't need everybody's opinion on what's going on in her life or her relationship. Too often, the woman thinks she's being entertaining, or again, they're having a great conversation, or she just gets into, a role and starts to spill the tea and spill the beans and talk about other people's business. But that is immediately a red flag that she's going to do the same when it comes to her business. She's going to do the same when you have an argument. Everybody's going to hear about it. When you make a mistake, everybody's going to hear about it. When you disagree with her, everybody's going to hear about it. And then she's going to take those opinions and form a judgment based on all the information and input that she gets back from people. Too often people need guidance and leadership from the people around them, even the people not connected to their circumstance, who have no business really knowing about that type of stuff. It becomes like a reality TV show when your woman is running around telling everybody in the world about what's going on in your house. Most men aren't interested in that type of public, transparent relationship with the community around them. So a lot of women telegraph their inability to keep secrets and be private and have discretion when they're talking about their friends, when they're talking about their family members, when they're telling everybody else's business. A man knows immediately that you might tell their business, and that becomes a turnoff. Men are looking for that. Men are waved off by that. Men are turned off by that. And men are avoidant of starting relationships with women who overshare. At least a wise man is. A woman who talks too much is always going to be a red flag. So be very careful what you say to a man. If he's observant, he's picking up everything. Not just what you say, but why you're saying it. A lot of women overshare because they need validation. A lot of women overshare because they're looking for acceptance, or they're looking to exalt themselves above the people and the stories that they're talking about. A lot of women overshare because they need guidance. They don't know what to do. But very few strong women overshare. Very few wise women overshare. A man is assessing your ego, your confidence, your self-esteem, your social status, all with the information that you give him many times about other people. Whether or not you're telling stories to make yourself look better than the people in those stories, whether or not you're telling stories because you need input, you need direction, you can't think for yourself, whether or not you're telling stories to impress and entertain because you need acceptance. These are things that we consider, and these are the things that we're wondering when you're oversharing about somebody else's business. So be very careful what you say to a man, because he is paying attention to more than what you say. He's paying attention to why you say it. So do what you will with that information. Follow me at KidFick24 on Instagram. Check out video 1 in today's series if you missed it, and stay tuned for video 3 of what men hate, or turnoffs for men, or red flags for men today. I'll get with y'all later.